everybody, what's up? This is Siren here, and welcome back to the Bookwalker. Last time was really shocking because we actually jumped into a book where Etienne was writing that book in particular until he got arrested and was put in the shackles and became a walker. But at least now I found out, why he has the shackles on for 30 years, and it was quite a shock because the whole time I didn't know, but now we all know. But I feel really bad for Etienne because he had to unfortunately take down his own character in the book that he started off with, and his character wasn't supposed to be the bad guy. He wasn't supposed to be like that at all. And oh man, that's gotta hurt him like so bad. I feel so bad for Etienne. So now we are heading on to the next job, and I can't wait to get started. What the? Okay, yeah, we started off here, and it happened like 2 minutes later of Etienne just sitting on the steps, and then he gets a phone call, which I haven't answered yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Close the door. And hang on a sec. I need to check this. I'm sorry, but I need to check. Ooh, absorb damage. Nice. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Increase damage. And then heal on use. Oh, okay, that's it. Alright, so... Hello? There's an urgent job. I'm not... No, you're taking it. I think I've had enough. I don't want to do this anymore. Etienne, it's your last job. You knew what book that was, and you specifically sent me to steal from it? I'm just the middleman, Etienne. I don't pick the jobs. I don't care. You can take your job and go to hell. Calm down and listen to me. Finishing these jobs is your only chance at getting your abilities back. I know you know this. You can't work off this sentence. 30 years is just an impossible amount. Your publisher betrayed you. Your lover left you. It's time to take back what you're owed. How do you... Etienne, you're only a single step away from freedom. Fine. Excellent, excellent. The order's at your door. Hangs up. You know, I can't help but feel bad for Etienne because he... Not as spacious as I expected. Because he put himself through... He put himself through that, and he had no clue at all until he literally got into the book and saw it. So I do feel bad for him. I really do. Let's get this inside real quick. I need to put this on the desk. Alright, this is the 6th job now, so let's see what we're going into next. Huh? The Heart of Sand. Is that a train? Dude! That looks like a train! A strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate Heart of Sand by Samantha Muri and extract an item, the weather controller. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. The weather controller? And so I was expecting a significant emphasis on classism, on the difference between the lives of people in the upper district and the train-dwelling nomads. However, in writing the upper district as a sort of retirement home rather than an upper class sector, the author avoids these themes, which I found immensely disappointing. Okay. Ah, so this weather controller is small. At least it's not so big like Excalibur. And heavy. At least, I don't think it's heavy. Let me just... Etienne, why are you trying to get into old Henry's apartment? That's not right, man. Oh, the fridge is open. The fridge needs to be defrosted. Do not turn on. Got it. I don't have time to deal with someone else's dishes. Well, I don't blame you. Don't blame you at all. Figured. But yeah, I really do have to feel bad for Etienne because of what the client has put him through in the last episode. So I definitely understand why he feels that way. But he did say that this is the last job, so hopefully this is it. Time to go ahead and once again, so soon, get back into the book. Or at least jump into a book once again. You decided to keep working? Seems I don't have a choice. He shrugged tiredly. After everything that happened? How did they manage to convince you? Or has another month passed since I last saw you? They spent a whole month convincing you? Not quite that long. You literally had to erase your own character. I'll write a new one. Ah, yes. I forgot about your feelings towards characters. I don't have any feelings towards characters. Just because Amanda left you doesn't mean that all characters are now bad. She has nothing to do with it. I really thought about giving it all up. But the client is right. I need to finish my last job. Even if what we're doing makes me feel sick. If they get rid of my shackles, I can write my own book. Putting this all behind me. Looking at the floor. Just help me finish this one last time. What are we looking for? A weather controller. A device that can control the weather? Seems so. It would certainly come in handy here. You look around. The air feels like it's at least 100 degrees, if not 120. Okay, let's get to it. You can talk to Roderick anytime. I figured that much. Oh my god, what happened to him? Oh, I already got the key. Pete Jenkins. Oh, I can go outside. Oh my god. I don't think it's safe to go out here at all, dude. This doesn't look safe. Oh no. What do you see? There's an oil bug inside. It ate everything. Something skitters around inside the tank. Ew! Can we skip the bugs? Is there no way we can get to town without the train? What, are you afraid of bugs? Suddenly, an oil-eating bug jumps out of the tank. The bug's 3 sets of legs scrabble at your hands is clearly displeased. Ew! Drop it! I might need it. You put the bug in the most secure pocket of your jacket. You doubt you'll actually need it, but you're enjoying Roderick's reaction. Oh my god. Well, this train's not going anywhere. Let's check the train car first. Ooh. Oh, I don't have anything. go ahead and craft? Nope, I can't yet. I figured as much. I don't have enough items, and there's not enough for me to go on. What's with the radio? A small light is blinking on the radio panel next to a worn-out accept call button. Old equipment covered in sand. You see a steel plate with the number 42 on it next to the speaker. Let's push the button. You hear static over the radio. Lindef Jr. speaking. I'm taking over for the senior meteorologist too soon, unfortunately. The voice belongs to a very young man, but sounds confident, as though he's been giving commands over the radio his whole life. Is anybody between lines 10 and 40? Is that us? Who knows? I think we're in range, maybe? You're breaking up. What's your number? Are you sure? 17 is here right now at the station in town. Oh, 42. Got it. Pete Jenkins, correct? I don't think Pete will be making radio contact anytime soon. Is Spotty nearby? There's a skeleton in the chair. Bring something down. Thanks, I've noted that in the log. Must have been the dry storm last week that got him. What kind of storm did you say? Congratulations, you're the new operator of 42. So I'm obliged to inform you that there's a death storm forecast between lines 10 and 40. So you should head towards town. You can take shelter here. A death storm? You may not be able to see it from your position yet, but it's showing up on my instruments already. What will happen if we get caught in it? Are you not from around here? Are there no storms in your zone? You could say that. I'm not from around here. Writing something down. If you get caught in a death storm, you die. What other kinds of storms are there? Death storms are quite rare in your area. You're more likely to see a fear storm or a madness storm there. Great. But there are joy storms too, although they most often happen in town. Alright, I'll try and get the train moving. Good luck. It's a photo of a woman with her blonde hair in a ponytail. Ah, sorry, itchy. It could be the former operator's daughter or maybe his wife. It won't start. Why not? Go back to the control panel. Check the gauges. See a bunch of gauges, most of which aren't moving. Check the fuel gauge. The fuel tank is almost full. Everything's set here. What about the cooling system? The cooling system is operational. Check the oil gauge. The oil tank is empty. We need to do something about that. We'll figure it out. But how? Oh, wait, go back. List of names. There's a long list of names scratched into the wall, and each one is in different handwriting. A sharp nail hangs on a chain nearby. Ew! Looks like this is a list of the train's previous operators. There's dozens here. Is this some kind of cursed train? We're probably just in a dangerous place. The last one is, Ronald Miles. What about our dearly departed Pete Jenkins? He probably didn't even have time to add his name. Poor guy deserves this at least. Well, probably. We didn't know him after all. You take the nail from the chain and scratch Pete Jenkins' name into the wall. Not bad. What about yours? You're the operator now. Do you want people to forget about you too? You're right, you should add. There we go. Nice job. Couldn't put half that effort into the other names though. Had to make your own name the best? Yeah. Wipe a few metal. Okay. Well, I guess the only option I have left to do is go outside. Where are you going? Let's figure out what's wrong with the train first. I don't know what else to do, man. Oh! The tank is small, and the canister fills it almost to the brim. It's definitely enough to get you to town. Nice. Let's go. Now we can start the train. I think it's running. Great. The death storm is approaching. Hurry! Anyone out past 2 miles? Train 42, what's the problem? You're barely moving. He's right. We got the train started, but it's barely moving. Figure it out. You're looking at the fuel panel. All indicators seem normal, except one. Cylinder 3 pressure? There's a greasy note on the other side. Whoever gets this train next, I hope it's not you, Pete, you moron. The pressure in cylinder 3 has some stability issues. Sorry about that. Actually, no, I'm not going to apologize. By the time you're reading this, I won't care anymore. Deal with it yourself. Just kidding. Try hitting the panel. That usually works for me. Good luck with the train. Well, you should definitely be able to do that. Oh, God. Something cracks. Slowly picking up speed. Well, that wasn't so hard. You pick up the radio. Great! Great work, 42. I can see you're picking up speed. The weather has been all sorts of crazy lately, even here in town. Yesterday, a sorrow storm almost slammed us. Sorry, I thought I heard someone. And we haven't had one of those in 100 years. Storms usually miss the town. Of course! Only the joy storms make it here. The rest usually pass us by. Like someone's controlling them, right? You can almost feel Roderick looking at you. What could affect the smooth weather like that? I don't know. This all started after our senior meteorologist died. Come on! Ask him about the weather controller already! It's obviously in town! Hey, have you ever heard of a weather controller? A what? It's a device that controls the weather. Is this a joke? I don't think he knows anything. Yeah, I guess the senior meteorologist had the controller, and everything started getting messy after he died. We should ask him around about him in town. If only we had something like that, my God. He keeps laughing. We'd certainly be well off. Alright, I'll see you pulling in now. Alright, I see you're pulling in now. Good luck in town. Until next time, jokester. Oh, God. He really thought that we were joking. Alright, now let's go outside. This almost kind of feels like a western town. The guard is trying unsuccessfully to open the door of the train. He notices you. Hi there. This guy here is causing a little traffic jam at the gate. Poor man got caught in the fear storm on his way here. I'm not getting anywhere with him, but I have to make sure everyone is in town before the storm comes. Can we leave the train here and go into town? Leave the train? Are you out of your mind, my guy? I don't think that's acceptable here. I'll try and talk to him. Go ahead and try, but be gentle. It's not the poor guy's fault what happened. We'll see. Hey friend, you there? Yes? Calm down now. I'm from train 42. Jenkins? Is that you? I'm his friend. He didn't have any friends. I'm his brother. Stop lying! You killed him! I know the truth! What have you done with Jenkins? I don't think there's a peaceful way out of this solution. You lean your whole body into the door. You hear the mechanisms inside start grinding against each other. Just a little more. Come on, push! Clunk. I think the lock's open. The door easily slides to the side. A thin man is sitting in the corner of the locomotive, arms covering his head. Hey, friend. The man lifts his head. When he sees your face, his eyes start widening slowly. Aw, damn. Has there been even a single time when your parents actually helped us in a situation? The man's eyes are still widening. But does it always just create more problems for us? Let me think. The man's eyes are as wide as they can go. Now his mouth begins to open. No, it hasn't helped. Not even once. I already told you it's a disguise. The man lets out a piercing shriek and runs out of the train. You see him head into the desert, right towards the storm. Well, you definitely solved the problem, in a way. Well, I can't say you got the result I wanted. Sorry. Well then, I'll move his train along and then yours after. In the meantime, go up to customs and get your paperwork straight. Okay. Well, okay, that was weird. All right, I better get inside. Actually, I should go to the workbench real quick because I'm not sure if I have materials. Nope, I still don't. I figured. Okay, good to know. Oh, right. I guess there's no point. Alright. I guess we'll go ahead and head inside. Oh, wait, customs. Right here. How was I supposed to know I was supposed to go in there? Maps? These look like different maps of the area. Ah. The inspector is sitting in the cold, dark office. He looks up at you and the bored voice says, train number 42. The inspector digs through some papers. Are you Ronald Miles? No. Did you find the body of Ronald Miles? No, I found the body of Pete Jenkins. So after Miles, it was transferred to Jenkins. He writes in his notebook. And now... My name's Etienne. Just Etienne? Yes. I'll write that down. Wearing a shabby coat, with a strange rusty cage hanging around his neck. It's not shabby. His face... He looks at you, then looks down again. Is apparently disfigured. Oh! Aren't you too good-looking yourself? You aren't too good-looking yourself. He doesn't react. Oh, God. Here's your ticket. He hands you an old yellow ticket, which looks like it's been passed around for years. One standard town visit, 2 hours. Only 2 hours? You must sell all possessions belonging to the train's former operator before you leave town. Make that your top priority. I thought they were mine now. The inspector looks at you soundly, trying to understand whether you're joking or you really don't know how things work around here. The train's yours, the possessions are the people's. And what happens if I can't sell them all in 2 hours? The items will go to the people. Okay, thanks. Go on through. He opens the turnstile. There we go. Alright, well, I better go into town. This is getting weirder and weirder, guys. I don't know how I feel. Oh! Alright, so... A young woman is talking to one of the travelers who passes her a strange, half-empty bag. Extend my time by 1 hour, please. He hands over the bag and quickly turns away. Hold on! The man freezes, tilting his head. Just who do you take me for? There's not even enough sand here for 15 minutes. She shakes a small pile of red sand out into the palm of her hand. Are you up to your old tricks again? Do I need to call the guard? No, please. 15 minutes is fine. Let me just catch my breath, and I'll be on my way. Retreats, he looks extremely tired. The woman turns to an empty hourglass in one of the niches on the wall. Damn beggars. She pours the sand from her hand into the hourglass. Then she picks up her radio and hears a crackling sound coming from speakers echoing all over the town. Peters, train 124, 15-minute extension. She puts the radio back on her belt, then reaches out and hands to you without looking. I think she wants your ticket. Sorry. I'm looking for a meteorologist. Where can I find the chief meteorologist? In the upper district. Where else? She looks a little puzzled. How do I get there? You can't. They only let the locals in. No drifters off the trains allowed. Okay, yellow. She takes out a new hourglass and pours in enough red sands to reach the second mark on the side. Then she puts it in one of the empty niches on the wall. 2 hours, starting now. Good luck in town. Thanks. See you. Is everybody into trains here in town? Discussing something. I don't get it. Why don't you like the auction idea? We always sell empty trains at auction. This heap of scrap wouldn't even make it a few miles. It's not a train auction. It's a premeditated murder of one of our people. It needs to be taken off the tracks and scrapped. Janine has enough work as it is. She just got started on all those electronics. It'll be next year before she gets around to the train. Where would we keep it until then? Just have someone take the train and leave. They can ride around, maybe find the parts, and fix it themselves. I can't believe how stubborn you are. The guard storms into the train and you hear a sharp metallic clang, and the man comes back with something in his hand. See this? Fine. He rolls his eyes. This is the damn brake handle. Should it be here in my hand, or should it be holding the train in place? Let me at least go through his stuff myself. The inspector suddenly notices you and scowls. The hell are you doing here? Nothing, just passing by. Then keep going. And forget everything you heard. Now get out of here, don't interfere. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I figured. The greenery on this train's roof is quite striking. By local standards, you're looking at a very well-kept train. Hello, do you... The woman sharply puts a finger to her lips. You manage to get a look at her face. She's incredibly beautiful, even with the deep shadows under her eyes. It looks like the train has been washed recently. The metal and glass are gleaming, and the thin layer of newly settled dust just looks like an elegant decoration. Green stems sway on the roof. You see calico, haworthia, and tons of other plants that you don't recognize. I'm sorry, do you need something? I wanted to ask, do you know how I can get into the upper district? I heard the meteorologist lives there. You can only get in once you retire, and I think you still have a while before that happens. I do too. How do I get in there now? Today? The woman shrugs silently and looks towards the way out of town. Running your eyes over the locomotive, you notice an old trailer with dried up branches sticking out of the leaky roof. Aren't you afraid your old trailer might fall right off? The woman continues to look towards the way out. Yes, the trailer's quite old. If it falls off, it falls off. Turns up and she shakes her head. What do you do? It's as though she doesn't hear your question. She just stares silently, watching. Just when you think she's not going to answer, she starts to speak. I'm making it through life, day by day. I meant the plants. Oh, the plants. I used to enjoy nurturing life. What's inside? Things. Old things. Ancient things. Toys. Why are you carrying them around? I thought it was better to travel light in the desert. I don't know. I'd rather keep them with myself, with me. Do you know anything about the meteorologist? He tells us when storms are coming. Is that it? Do you know anything else? You can't read her expression. I won't keep you any longer. Thanks. Suddenly you feel something crawling across your neck. Wow, an oil eater. It seems that the oil eater in your pocket is finally trying to escape. Stop! Huh? Leave it with me. Okay. She walks over and opens the door of her train, picks something up, then returns to you. Here. She's holding 2 old dusty bags of sand in her open hand. 2 bags for this gross little bug? Is she insane? You won't hear me complaining. Carefully remove the bug from your neck and pass it to the woman. She gives you the 2 bags of sand. Thanks. Oh, container. Okay, well... Alright. A middle-aged woman is resting on the stoop of her train. A basin of laundry, children's clothes sits at her feet. She stares at your train for a moment. She sighs, then leans against the train door, which buckles slightly under her weight. So you're from train 42, huh? Did you know the previous operator? Jenkins? Yeah. He was my husband. She gets up heavily and starts hanging the laundry as if nothing had happened. Sorry. Are your hands clean? Pass me the clothes. She nods at the basin and the diapers inside. Her nod sends ash flying from her cigarette onto a pair of men's pants hanging on the line. You take off your dusty gloves and pick up a pair of white children's pants. You glance at your hands for a moment. This is the first time in a long time that they've looked human. All that's left are the thin scars stripping across your palms. They probably won't ever fade. The woman takes the pants from you. Hand her the sheets. She shakes out the sheet and throws it over the line. What's your business in town? Got stuff to sell? Yeah, your husband's possessions. Things. Just random things. Nothing interesting. The woman ashes her cigarette, and you see her glance quickly at you as she takes the sheet. So, Jenkins' possessions. Do you need me to... Pass her a bunch of socks. You pile a few socks from the basin together and give them to the woman. But the woman doesn't turn around to take them from you. She stands with her back to you, not speaking. I really am sorry. When I found him, there was already nothing I could do. She nods weakly a few times. You sit on her train stoop. I found a journal on this train. I guess it belongs to you now. Customs won't let me just give it to you, but I'll figure something out. She smiles. A journal? Jenkins didn't know how to write. He probably robbed or killed someone. Those aren't his things. These thoughts seem to have put her in a better mood. She finishes her cigarette, she packs up, and heads inside her train. A child's joyful laughter greets her. Aww. A melon seller? This merchant is desperately trying to get your attention. His smile reminds you of late-stage insanity. Hey man, hey, come over here. You got any sand? Yeah, plenty. Oh, hear me out. Buy a lemon. Sand lemons. They're delicious. The name sand lemon melons seems to describe them quite accurately. Small, shriveled fruits that look like they're covered in a layer of dust. Too much dust. Delicious. Looks like no one's buying. They're scrumptious, I tell you. You'd think I would sell them if they weren't? As for these, pay no mind. There won't be a single one left by evening. Sure. I should get going. A prospector? Alright, let's go ask him. Hey, are you a digger? Oh, what? A digger! My hearing is fine. I'm asking you what that means. The man looks at you without blinking for 10 seconds or so. You're attracting suspicion again with your unnecessary questions. I'm not local. Not from here. Without blinking. This is the only town on our continent. Possibly the whole damn planet. Where the hell are you from then, if not from here? I left for a long time. Now I'm back. I don't remember anything. A digger is someone who digs up buildings in the desert. Do you know what the desert is? Or is there no desert where you come from either? Right, a digger. They just called them something different back in my day. Yeah, I'm a digger. I was one of the best way back when. I find that hard to believe. Need work tomorrow? I want to dig up a building on Malta Street, but I can't do it myself. Of course, what's your plan? I started digging from the top, got from the 20th to the 7th floor, but the lower floors are hard work, sand's packed tight, and it's a pickaxe job. I want to round up a few more people, then we'll move out at sunrise. Is there anything special there in that building? It seems he's not sure you can be trusted. There was a gun store on the first floor of the building. The work is all that should concern you. I'll pay you, and what's in the building is none of your business. You in or no? I'll think about it. Think, then. Is he going to start a riot in town when he gets his hands on a weapon? No, he gets caught in a firestorm on the road tomorrow. I should get going. Oh man, that's a pretty gruesome death. Not a pretty one. They're not buying anything. Leave. Okay, I figured you kinda weren't friendly. Ooh, a bookseller? Are impossible in the Cesar world. The table next to the woman's train is full of books with well-worn covers. Each one looks like it was taken out of an antique bookshelf. Hello. Hi. Are you new to these parts? I've never seen you before. Yeah, I'm new. Do you know everyone here? No, of course not. It's just that generally the same people bring their trains to the same station every time. Are you looking to choose a book? Oh, what an unnatural choice. Why is that? People choose this book usually want to hide from the real world and immerse themselves in fantasy, but I don't think you're one of those people. Carefully open the book. The binding is loose, and the pages, which are all different sizes and printed in different fonts, seem to be stuffed in at random. It only takes a moment for you to realize that you don't even know the language it's written in anyways. What do you think? Why are the pages and fonts all different? I knew you were new here. The pages are different because I sewed the book together myself from various pieces. Well, it's hard to read like that. And from what I can tell, it's not really a coherent story. A lot of people like it. Besides, it's not easy to find an intact book in this wasteland, you know. I thought she was a writer, but she's more like a seamstress. Can you give me the short version of what this book is about? I'm sorry, Sorry. I have something that might interest you. But you see her fingers trembling as you hand her Jenkins' journal. Notes? Interesting. Yes, very interesting. Are these someone's memoirs? Wow, this is an absolute treasure trove. Have you read it? I thought it was just the old train driver's journal. Let me read some of it to you. Don't bother, I just want to sell it. I'll buy it. How much do you want for it? 2 bags. Well, I wasn't planning on spending so much, of course, but that's a fair price. This is for good luck. Yeah, thanks. You should have found out what was in that journal. It might have helped us understand this world better. I thought you could help me with that. Haven't heard much useful advice from you recently, by the way. Okay, that kind of, made him be quiet. Finally, bears the letters CS next to an hourglass symbol. And you are... Customs service. In the customs service, I just finished going over your stuff in here. You need to sell everything that belonged to Jenkins before your time in town is up. Anything you don't sell will be confiscated when you leave. Yeah, they warned me already. And that's mine. Can I see the tag? Why Why would I put a tag in my own things? An item with no tag belongs to no one. If it belongs to no one, then it's not yours either. Sell it. What the hell? I'm not selling my friend. Cool it. Let's try and solve this peacefully. Uh-oh. Train 42. Penalty. Fine, no problem. Have you done this before? No. Unfolding the tent signals that you're selling goods. People will come and buy from you, and you make what profit you can. Hand in half the sand at the entrance. Do what you want with the rest. Good luck. Well, it looks like I can go back in here at least. So, that's the bright side. Especially since I would have no clue on, like, where to find another one. Or at least another workbench. There's so many people to talk to. Huh. You look around and then get closer. So first you're a fraud, and now you're a thief too? I haven't stolen anything yet. What do we have here? Look inside. A flashlight would come in handy, or a lighter. But you don't have any of these. Like a blind man, you feel around the small space inside the train until you feel the contact again and again and again. You finally manage to grab something elongated and hard. Some impulse. Oh boy. Oh, it's more sand. A thief, just like I said. Put it back. What are you doing digging around in there? Who are you? Your siding is coming off. I already know that, wise guy. I'll fix it as soon as I have time. Okay, yeah, I better get out of here. A flashy train? Oh my... It looks like a clock tower. It's a whole mansion and wheels. Seems like someone's done well. In a world where you can die at any second. Are you going to knock or just stand there? I can clearly see him watching us from the window. Why would he open the door? He probably only talks to people he knows. We should come back later. I should go ahead and start figuring out where to go. There's like way too much to cover, and unfortunately I unfortunately don't want to waste time like looking around like too much and talking to too much people, you know? She picks up something that looks like an old computer case, wires. She tosses the... Oh god. Did you want something? Not paying any attention. Do you need any help? For money, actually, for sand. I'm getting paid pretty well for this. I don't want to share my earnings with anyone else. Who's paying you? Do they have more work? But maybe something a little less dusty. I'm not sure. I don't think they'll have any use for you. But you can go ask Mr. Nariano yourself. He lives in the middle of the square. Got it. Thanks. I'm trying to find a way into the upper district. Do you know anything that might help? I don't know anything. What's that pipe on the wall? Where does it go? It's a secret. You're great at keeping secrets. So am I. Oh boy. That's what we're looking for. We can go through and go straight to the upper district. There's a passage there. Now we just have to figure out what to do about this sewer guardian. Yeah. Yep. Where'd they come from? Jenkins brought them in a week ago. He dug up a whole warehouse full of electronics. Oh. Jenkins a nice guy? Was? Oops. Oh. Did I say was? I meant to say I heard he's a nice guy. No idea where you might have heard that. But definitely not in town. He's a real jerk. I hope he dies. Wow. So, is this the way to get there? Oh, man. Oh, this is gonna take me a while. Oh, what's this? Oh! A cellar? Sorry. What should I do next? I need to find 10 bags of sand for... Where am I supposed to find sand? We'll have to figure that out. Talk to the people around here. Maybe they have jobs for you. Or steal it, if you have to. Hey, you suggested, not me. How many bags of sand do I have? Oh, only 5? Oh my gosh. How am I supposed to find 10? Okay. What do you want? No. No. Is there no other way in? Oh, just be on my way. Oh, jeez. Okay, I think I have enough to make some stuff at the workbench. So, I'll go back in here real quick. Oh, yep, I do. Let's do that. Nice! Now we just need 3 more. Dismantled counter? Why is it dismantled like that? Yep. Brush sand off the tent and notice passersby starting to look over more frequently. What do we have to sell? Everything left in the bag. Some weird gas cylinders. Empty. Just put them on the counter anyway. Some rags and a cup. I doubt I'll even get 1 bag of sand for this stuff. Oh, something else. Some kind of map. Yeah, I bet we can do something with that. Listen carefully and remember this. Are you listening? Say that this map leads to something important, to treasure or whatever. What are you selling? Have something special. Some might even call it a real treasure. I hope you don't mean these helium cylinders. They're empty, by the way. Continue. What more can I say? 10 bags of sand and the map is yours. I can't just pour out 10 bags for a map that leads who knows where. It leads to treasure. Which treasure exactly? I'm thinking. Water? Sand to a pile of sand? A pile of food? Shelter? Well, what's it doing outside the town? Well, customs won't let you in with your own sand, so why the hell would I need sand out there? What about food? What food? You're trying to say there's food just lying around in the desert? It'll just go to waste out there. What about water? Was that say to you? Oh god. Oh right. I think I read that they give out water for free in the upper district. That's my fault. Fine! Shelter! That's my last option! about the shelter too? Huh? There's a lot I know. 10 bags you say? I'll give you 5. But if the shelter isn't there, I'll come back and give you 5 more. 5? Wax. Right to your head. With this. It's a deal. Great! We have some sand already. And we already have enough sand. An animated old man. No, get out of here. What do you mean? You were calling me over. So, go on, get. Up close, I can see that you only have 30 minutes worth of sand. Leave. Okay. Is it this train? This is where he lives. Norino. Hey, Mr. Noriano, come out. A middle-aged man appears on the doorstep. He looks a little too clean for these surroundings and is holding a glass of something orange. I'm trying to find a way into the upper district. Aren't we all? I don't plan on living there. Just have to take care of one thing, that's it. One thing. What could there possibly be for you to do there? I'm looking for an old friend I lost touch with a few years ago. It's really important for me that I see him again. How important? Oh, what a man of business. I'd say about 1 bag of sand important. 5 bags? 7 bags? 10. Now you're speaking my language. I love it when a person wants something that badly. In a flash, the man transforms from a reserved aristocrat into a jolly businessman. Not a bad start to the day. Helping those in need, you might say. I have possessions I need to sell off. How about I give it to you, and you lower your price? I'm a man of business, you see. Dealing with junk just doesn't fit my status anymore. But I'm sure you'll find buyers among all the visitors in town today. Good luck now, I'll be waiting. Wait, I have 10 bags. Actually 12. Oh, okay, I clicked on the wrong thing. My dear friend, wonderful, wonderful. He jumps down from the entryway like an excited child. May I? Go ahead. Wonderful, wonderful. He counts out 2, which he hands back to you. Gives these to Janine, the woman who does salvage work at the scrap heap. Tell her Mr. Nariano sent you. He scoops up the remaining bags and starts to head back into his home. Hold on, so it only costs 2 bags to get into the upper district and you're just keeping the rest for yourself? Just because you know this Janine? It truly is a pleasure doing business with you, my dear friend. Come back anytime. Yeah, that guy is weird. I don't know what was going through that head of his. But I'm not going to complain because now hopefully we can get through the upper district and get this job over with. Cleaned out. She notices the 2 bags of red sand you're holding. How's Mr. Nariano doing? He hasn't lost his touch. Let's get to it. Hold on. Once we leave, we won't be coming back here. Are you sure you're ready? Let's go. He tossed 2 bags of sand at the woman's feet. Let's get to it. I don't have much time. Train 42, your time is up. Prepare to leave town. I repeat. Well, looks like you're too late. Is that a joke? I already paid you. Damn guards are about to come looking for me, and you're... smiling. I'm kidding. Let's go. She clears away a small heap of scrap metal from against the wall to pull a lever there. It's open! I'd hurry if I were you. Thanks. The woman smiles again. It seems that the whole situation strikes her as comical. A little advice for you. Trust a bag of bricks. Huh? What? Okay, I might as well just jump in. No backing, no going back now. Needless to say, it smells awful inside the pipe. It smells awful in here. This is just a drainage pit for the square. It's not the sewer system, so it could be worse. That doesn't make me feel better. Take it apart. I don't even know where to start. Pull out the trash bags. What the? Dust pours out of the bag and gets in your eyes. Fine, climb over. You put your weight on the bag, then throw your other leg over the barricade of boards, but your pant leg gets caught on a nail sticking out of a board. Oh, come on! You shift your weight to your hand and try to unhook your pant leg from the nail. I can't get it. Damn it! Come on, you're so close! Your pant leg is free. You jump the rest of the way over the barricade and land on your feet. Uh-oh. Final warning. Etienne, operator of Train 42. Your time is up. Leave town immediately or your train will be confiscated. You're right. There's definitely no going back. No surprise there. Your path is blocked by another pile of wreckage. This one has tons of broken glass scattered around it. I'd be more careful here. Another shard goes in the bucket. And another one. And another. Can't you go any faster? It'll be nighttime soon. Your hand twitches and the small shard of glass embeds itself in your finger. Sorry, I thought you were done already. You straighten up and it looks like you are, in fact, done. Now you can try and jump over the obstacle. Get a running start. You begin to pick up speed. Push off the ground. Hup! Why'd you jump so soon? You fly through the air. Watch where you go. You fly right into the barricade. Not over the barricade. Into the barricade. Bang! Damn! Are you alive? You broke down the whole barricade with your body. I felt it. Are you in one piece? Not sure. Damn. I think my shoulder is. You stand up with some difficulty. Oh no, I lost a life. I'm so sorry. I think this is the last barricade. Well, it's not like I can get any dirtier. This is Lean-Def Jr. speaking. A joy storm is approaching. It will hit us in 5 minutes. A joy storm? You could certainly use one of those. After this junkyard, even an ordinary storm would make me happy. The pile in front of you doesn't look particularly big. Examine the pile carefully. It's a bunch of junk. I feel like you could probably just step over it. He's right. Step over the pile. You carefully lift one leg over the pile and quickly find yourself on the other side. That was easy. Joy storm, 3 minutes. Oh, come on! Hurry and get outside! Okay, let's see what's in this upper district. Geez, Roderick is very, Whoa. Door's locked. Joy storm has arrived. I repeat, the joy storm. Dad, is that you? Hear the sound of sand pouring out. It's getting closer. Soon it envelops your whole consciousnness. You're suddenly overtaken by such a strong emotion that you involuntarily lean forward. It's like you're drowning in a calm, relaxing sea. Peace and quiet. You turn your head to the left and see your sister standing behind you. You're happy. She's not in danger anymore. You turn to the right and you see your brothers. They're sitting next to you, all 10 brothers and you. They're wearing strangely colored armor. You look down and see that you have the same armor on. You touch the armor. A piece flakes off, burning your hand. The image starts to fade. The vision passes, and in its place, you're filled with an unbelievably nostalgic sense of longing. Etienne? It's evening already? How long was I out? A pretty long time. Long enough that I started to worry about you. Damn it, we need to hurry. So how was it? Strange. Like I was home. Let me do that again. This poor man is sitting on the ground, leaning against a wall. An idiotic grin is lighting up his face. Hey, you okay, friend? Mary, you're such a good girl, Marie. Looks like he's still caught in the joy storm. As soon as you touch the man, he opens his eyes. For a split second, he looks friendly. What the hell, man? I was playing with my dog. What? Nothing, Listen, I don't have time for this. I have important business. Shove your business where the sun don't shine. Now I have to wait for the next storm to see her. And who knows when the hell that'll even be. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, dude. Jeez. Okay, so I'm hoping we'll be close to finding the weather controller. Hopefully intact anyway. Where are you going, Etienne? The man hasn't come out of the storm's clutches yet. Huh? Huh. I guess we're at the right place. You see devices lined up on the dusty counter. Are you out of your mind with prices like that, you old hag? An old man standing nearby calls out in the direction of the counter. A tired-looking woman is behind the counter, and you see the slightest flame of hope flare up in her eyes when she sees you. Another one. If you're just here to look with no money, then get lost. The counter is still surprisingly full, considering the meteorologist died a whole 3 days ago. Are you selling the meteorologist's possessions? Yes. All my husband's things are right here. Anything catch your eye? Yeah, the weather controller. Excuse me? What? The device that controls the weather. Directs the storms and all that. Has anyone bought it yet? What are you doing? Don't tell her! A device that controls the storms? My husband had that? She seems to be putting one and one together in her head. Hold on a minute. The woman slightly steps away from the counter, holding her head. Now she's putting 2 and 2 together, now 4 and 4. A device that controls the weather. It's covered in devices of all different sizes and complexities. Which one controls the weather? I don't know. The text says it's a device covered in switches and dials. They're all covered in switches and dials. How about we look at the most worn out ones? Then look like they've been used every day. There are 2 that fit that description, on the left and right. Hands up! You turn slowly and see 2 guards with their clubs raised and ready. That's him! He tried to steal my husband's possessions! Arrest him! I was just looking! Don't worry, miss. We'll handle this. You grab a random device off the counter and start pushing every switch and button you see. Watch you in silence. I don't think that's going to help much. Just run! You hear the whooshing of a club somewhere behind you. Watch out! Bam! Oof! Etienne! Silence falls. And darkness. Oh no! I screwed up! You open your eyes. It's cold. Damn it. Was I out for long? Damn guards. Did anything else happen while I was out? Roderick? You tilt your head, looking for the cage, but it's gone. Damn it. Oh man, don't tell me they took Roderick. An abandoned container? did this on purpose. Could this be a way to get in? You notice a slight glow coming from between the loose wall plates. What's this? See a barely noticeable inscription on the plate. Trust a bag of bricks. Come on, I already know that. You notice that the wall plate isn't completely attached to the wall. Maybe I can move it. Awesome! Let's get in. Now, we just need to find a way to get back. And hopefully we can find Roderick. Sweet. Sorry, I thought one of my dogs was whining, but I don't think that's it. Cursed. Come on, you stupid hunk of metal. I almost made it. Oh my god. Well, this is just great. I was so close, but looks like this is the end. Alright, I'm a writer. Right? The ink envelops the bars of the grating. Bang! You easily... Nice. Done. I'm coming, Roderick. I hope Roderick's okay. Huh? You hide around the corner and peek out at the tent. Yes, Mr. Nariano, I'm sure. He was looking for that exact thing. He called it a weather controller. Mr. Noriano is carefully twisting a device in his hands, trying to figure out how it works. Damn, he's already here too. If this thing really can control the storms, do you think my husband really created something like that? And didn't tell us? All these years, all those people who died in the storms, or who went insane, he might have been responsible for all that? I wouldn't jump to conclusions. We don't actually know what the device can do. Maybe your husband did everything he could. I hope so. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for telling me this. It would have been terrible if such a valuable object fell into the hands of a stranger. I think we should... What should I do? Crash. Your hit shatters the radio on the pole. The woman runs into the house. Give me that. Can it really control the weather? Of course not. Then why have you been hunting for it? You found sand for me, crawled through the sewer. More than once, it looks like. This thing could decide the fate of our town, so I can't give it to you. Sorry. Takes a step back, grasping the controller tightly to his chest. It looks like he's prepared to fight for it to the very end. He knows a familiar object around his neck. Hold on, that's mine! When the hell did you manage to steal it? You sharply yank the cage off his neck and stuff it in your pocket. Nariano flinches, not expecting you to act so suddenly. We need to run! Now! Huh? Attention all residents. This is Lindep speaking. There's a death storm coming. I repeat, a death storm is approaching. Start evacuating. We have 10 minutes. Did you push something? No, I didn't touch it. We need to stop the storm. Give it to me, now. Not a chance. Tell me how to work it, and I'll stop the storm. I don't actually know, but I can try and figure it out. I'm looking for instructions. Then what use are you? You're just going to let people's lives depend on your attempt to try and figure it out? Let me at least look at the display. I can see what it means. Death storm, 7 minutes. Hurry! Anyone with an empty train, take take on Upper District's residents. Train 12 is causing a jam up at the exit. The wheel fell off. Get that car off the track. It's blocking the way. I'm going to go see Lindef. He and I will figure this out ourselves. Get out of my way. You try to grab him, but out of the corner of your eye, you see an object flying right at you. Bang! Damn it, not again! Finally, get up to the tower, quickly, and grab the controller. Darn, wrong button. I need to check the stormometer. Warning, death storm in 2 minutes. I don't know either. Just push something, Mr. Nariano. Let's go, one final push. This has been such a long day. I don't blame you. Let's hurry and get in. Nariano is arguing with a young man, the controller in their hands. A wild wind blows through the window. The storm is almost here. We're out of time. To react, you punch him in the jaw. Can't have you interfering. The young man watches in silence, slowly pressing himself against the wall. You take the controller off of Mr. Nariano's unconscious body. You had your chance to stop the storm. Now it's my turn. The young man presses himself against the panel of instruments. Red lights are flashing all over it. 30 seconds, he says, taking a quick glance out the window, then squeezing his eyes shut. Dozens of buttons and switches, and not a single one is labeled. What an egotistic ass. Oh, jeez. The look the young man shoots you is filled with 10% understanding and 90% fear of dying in a death storm. There are 3 big switches above the display. Start with those, and I'll check the text, but there's not much about it here either. The switch makes no sound as it moves. It seems to be completely broken. 2 lights on the panel below come on. There are 2 buttons next to the lights. What? Okay, fine. Second button. Oh, come on! Flip! Whatever that means. Indicators, buttons light up on the display. Let's see. You spin the device around, trying to decide what button to push now. The wind coming in through the window picks up. A strange metallic taste starts filling your mouth. You smell... Okay, here goes. The storm is still moving. It's slowed down, but it's still getting closer. It's moving away. It's moving away! Phew. You put the controller down with shaking hands, and you hear cheers from the people outside getting louder and louder. That was close. Way too much going on for my first day. A large crowd has gathered in front of the tower. The people around you are loudly discussing what just happened. I saw the storm move away at the last minute. I saw it with my very own eyes. It was just about to reach the town, but then it stopped. Alright, calm down. The storm is gone. You can go home now. But what if it comes back? Well, you look at the controller in your hands. We'll just have to hope it doesn't come back. Why did it move away at the last second anyways? Yeah, and why did it get so close to town? That's never happened before. It's a long story. We drove it off, don't worry. We? Who's we? You put your hand on the young man's shoulder. Lindef, the young meteorologist, did an excellent job proving himself. He managed to neutralize the death storm at the very last second. Hooray for Lindef! What do you mean neutralize? That's not important. What's important is that you're not in danger right now. Now, time for me to go. You look out at the uncomprehending crowd before you jump, and your eyes slide over the people until they meet Lindef's looking straight at you. Are you that? He gestures at the controller, which you've already tucked under your arm as you prepare to jump out of the book. Listen, kid. This is your moment of truth, Etienne. What moment of... Don't worry, you'll do just fine. I heard these storms almost never hit the town anyway. Just keep on going a little longer, and then the book will end. And then everything will work itself out. Are there storms where you're from too? Definitely not like these. Then maybe you can leave it with us, that device? Since the next time a storm comes, we won't be able to... Sorry, I can't. This device is the only thing that keeping me from something dear to me. Oh, alright. I'm sorry. You're all... Well, at least we got it. Somehow. And it didn't break. I don't even want to think about that. Now what? Everything's ready. Excellent work, Etienne. I haven't even given the courier the briefcase yet, and you're calling. Not to worry. My shackles expert is on his way to you, and he'll pick up the order while he's there. He'll make quick work of yours, and then you'll be free, just as we agreed. Alright. Thank you. Well, it was nice working with you. Yeah. I have an offer for you. Are you interested in taking on a few more jobs? We can discuss a bonus to your pay. No thanks. I'm done stealing. Alright, suit yourself. See you soon, Etienne. Okay, I'm coming! Ah! What the? Stay down. Where do you think you're going? What the? Where's the rope? Tie him up. Hey! After him, quickly! What the? Whoa! You fall onto the cold sand and your pursuers land nearby. So you want to do this the hard way. Damn, it's so cold here. Where's Vince? He's waiting in the car just in case. Wait, Vince was on your side the whole time? That bastard. Deal with him quickly, and I'll get the book ready so we can get to the collector. Can you handle this? Hey, anybody want to help me? I just saved your city a minute ago, come on. Your voice echoes through the empty square. It seems like everyone is in bed asleep already. Fine. Oh boy, I don't like this at all. I really don't like this. What the? Oh, bastard. How dare you? How dare you? Uh-oh. Okay, I need to heal. Then... Oh, come on! Stop doing that! Ugh! There we go. One down. Okay, well, I didn't see this coming at all. Are you okay? Relatively. What book did they want to take you into? 1 second. You pick up the book that one of the thugs dropped and look at the black cover. The name's been erased. They said something about a collector. Is that your boss? My former boss. You open the book and flip through the pages. You want to go there? I have this idea. Well, if you're sure about it. Oh, God. Oof. What? Why? Everything's blurry. There's no color. You've gone too deep. I'm inside a book inside a book. I can barely breathe. Me too. We need to find the collector as soon as we can, then get out of here. What's... your face? Why, what's... Damn it, we need to hurry. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to stop here. That was an interesting plot twist. I was not expecting that, especially when, Etienne literally almost got, abducted or arrested. I don't know what's going on. And we did finish the 6th book, and now we jumped into a book while inside of a book, and it seems like it's caused some kind of effect on not just him but Roderick too. I am gonna have to stop here because I have to go take care of my dogs. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this crazy stuff. I can't wait to see what happens next. But yeah, I am gonna have to stop here, and then I will be back next week, okay? Bye!